So now let we go for the culturing procedure. So in the previous class already technician Kavita madam have already have given you a demo on how to do the procedures, right? The same way now also today also we will just recall what are all those things. So first thing is you have to prepare, you have to see whether all your requirements are there, checklist, right? So make sure that your sterilized medium, so this is a sterilized medium that we have prepared is there, and then the mother culture. So the mother culture that we are going to use today here is Saccharomyces cerevisiae. Okay, so that particular culture we make sure that it is there, the mother culture. Now you can easily see the difference, right? So this is an uncultured medium, it is completely clear, whereas this is a cultured medium, so it is turbid in nature. Okay, then the spirit, a tissue paper, a sterile tip box, pipettes, inoculation loop, spirit lamp with matchboxes, right? So now the next procedure is to prepare your laminar airflow chamber, correct? So before the old procedures only, anyhow we will just look into it. So before that you have to switch your blower. So once you switch on your blower, open the airflow chamber, and first thing is you have to sterilize, you have to sanitize yourself first, right? So sanitize your hand with 70% ethanol. Make sure that you don't wear any ID cards or rings. Anything that is disturbing your culturing procedure should not be there when you prepare, when you do the culturing procedure. Rings or bangles or watches, nothing should be there. Okay, so once you sanitize it, then preparation of the laminar airflow chamber. I'm already partha in the previous class what we saw, right? So take a tissue paper, wet it with ethanol, spirit 70% ethanol, and you sterilize it from top to bottom, no crisscross, right? So I hope you remember that. So from top to bottom, so wiping. So already the laminar airflow chamber is prepared. So since it's just a demo, we are just showing you. Okay, so this top to bottom swiping is to be done to sanitize your laminar airflow chamber. So now let me assume that your laminar airflow chamber is completely sterilized. So once you make sure that, then close the chamber and then switch off the blower and prepare it for radiation sterilization, that is using ultraviolet, right? So now it is, you are sterilizing your chamber. So then you have to leave it for 15-20 minutes. So let me assume that 15-20 minutes is over. So now you can switch off it. So as I've already told you, this UV is harmful, right? So you have to be UV porting, you should not be there inside, around the room, right? So then you switch on your blower, open the system, laminar airflow system, then safely, aseptically transfer all your materials like your pipettes, tips, inoculation loops. Make sure, already I சொன்ன மாதிரி தான், arrange it properly. So your medium's culture should be in your left side, correct? So spirit lamp should be at the center, and whatever you are going to use should be at your right hand side. So medium culture is in your left side, and then take it appropriately. Okay, then again sanitize yourself, and then lighten up your spirit lamp. So in the previous video, in the previous demo session, we saw how to use inoculation loop, right? So now in this session we are going to use pipettes, how to transfer, because liquid culture medium you cannot take it using inoculation loop, right? So you have to depend on pipettes, so micro pipettes. So take your micro pipette, put your tips in your micro pipette. So it should be sterilized. All these things should has to be sterilized. நீங்கள் எப்படி மீடியம் ஸ்டெரிலைஸ் பண்ணீங்களோ ஆட்டோக்ளேவ் பண்ணீங்களோ the same way your tips should also have to be sterilized. So once you take your tip, then keep it aside, then make sure that you take your culture, and as I've already told you, you have to handle your cultures in your left hand and open up the cotton plug and in front of the spirit lamp, right? So நம்ம inoculation loop வச்சு எடுத்தோம், the same way now we are going to take it using, so make sure that it is sterile, it is in front of your spirit lamp. Okay, so then insert your this by micro pipette, then you can take the particular culture, you can take it, it's not an issue. So make sure that you have collected the mother culture sample, then you have to heat it again before you close. Now take your autoclaved sterilized medium and then open the air plug, cotton plug safely. So as I told you, make sure that everything is inside the system, வெளியே கொண்டு வந்துடவே கூடாது. So heat it in front of the flame, then now you can start inoculating. அப்படியே டைரெக்டாக without touching the side walls you can directly inoculate it. So once you drop all the contents, the mother contents, now it is ready to be cultured. So then again show it in front of the flame and then tightly close it using your sterile cotton plug. Okay, then discard the tips safely in the biohazard waste box and keep it aside. Then once you make sure that, gently swirl it up and then keep it aside. Now it is your final step. You have to again re-sanitize your workplace, right? So take 70% ethanol, sanitize yourself. The same procedures. உங்களை சுற்றி இருக்க ஒர்க் பிளேஸை you have to sanitize using your spirit. As I already told you, make sure that you are using spirit, right? It is highly flammable. So flame முன்னாடி இருக்குது, so you have to be very careful. முடிஞ்சதுன்னா you can you have to light it off. Then again re-sanitize. Okay, completely re-sanitize your workplace. Then take your cultures, your inoculated culture and the mother culture outside the chamber safely, and then you can switch off the airflow chambers now. Okay, so I told you, yes. So close it and then switch off the blower. Then you have to switch on your UV radiation sterilization for another 15 minutes. Okay, that's all. Your medium is now inoculated. Then the next step is you have to incubate your culture. Since it is a liquid culture, you require a shaking incubator. Okay, that we will see now.